Do you like the feeling of interview nerves anxiety? I've never met anybody who does, but if you're the first person who likes that feeling, drop a comment below. I'd love to interview you. But if you're not that person, stick around and you'll learn 3 ways to overcome that uncomfortable feeling, plus how to get a copy of my job interview worksheet PDF, which will help you approach the interview process with confidence and totally impress the interviewer. Welcome, Happily Employed Rockstar. I'm Robert with themagiccoverletter.com, and you are in the right place to learn the secrets to getting a better job. Click that red subscribe button and let's get started. The 3 techniques you're about to learn were taught to me by some of the best psychologists and teachers in the world, and I'm excited to teach them to you. The first technique is going to sound too simple, so do yourself a favor and turn off your simplistic filter for a moment and just listen openly. Here it is. Change your focus. If you are feeling interview nerves anxiety, it's probably because in your mind you're imagining yourself in the interview and things are not going the way you really want them to. The reality of it is that's a pretty normal fear. But if you focus on that, you will create the very thing you want to avoid, and that is those interview nerves anxiety. What's the solution? Shift your focus. To what, you ask? I recommend that you simply pause for a moment, close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and focus on taking a nice deep breath in and then letting it out very slowly. Think for a moment how amazing it is that your body takes hundreds of breaths every day without you even thinking about it. Another deep breath in and let it out slowly. And just allow yourself to pause for a moment and relax, focusing on your breathing in and breathing out. Another way to quickly shift your focus is to get a piece of paper and a pen and start writing down everything that you appreciate in your life or that you're grateful for. It could be things as simple as your breath, which we were just focused on. Or it could be the fact that your heart keeps beating every day without you even making any effort for it to do so. Or the fact that you're alive. Or, in the case of a job interview, the fact that you are actually getting to go on an interview. You have that opportunity, and a lot of people don't have it. And so, focusing on what you're grateful for and thankful for can help you shift away from those feelings of interview nerves anxiety to what you really appreciate in your life. Remember, unless you're in a highly unusual situation that I can't even imagine, this is not a life or death situation. The person you'll be interviewing is another human being just like you. So don't put them up on a pedestal. Allow yourself to just be human and feel whatever you're feeling, and shift your focus to something more positive. My killer interview questions to ask employers can also help you make a shift in the way you approach the interview process. So be sure to watch that. I've dropped a link down in the description. A second technique to quickly eliminate interview nerves anxiety is a process called releasing. Now, once again, I'm going to warn you, it's a very simple technique, but extremely powerful. As you know, words are very powerful, and especially the words that we say to ourselves. In this technique, you're going to use words to send your interview nerves anxiety away. Start by allowing yourself to become aware of the uncomfortable feeling that comes up when you think about your interview. Then score that feeling on a scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is that feeling's really strong, and 0 means that feeling is completely gone. Whatever number comes to mind is the right number, so just make a note of that number. Now, speak out loud directly to that feeling by simply saying, I release this feeling and I let it go completely. Peace, be still. Take a deep breath and allow yourself now to think again of that interview situation and score the feeling again. Keep repeating those words. I release this feeling and I let it go completely. Peace, be still, until that feeling becomes a 0. Keep in mind that it's important to distinguish between a negative feeling like anxiety or fear and positive feelings like the positive anticipation or excitement of going to an interview. You want to make sure those negative feelings, in this case, in the situation of an interview, are down to 0. But you want to keep those feelings of excitement and positive anticipation because those are healthy and normal in a situation like an interview. Before I share the third and final technique for overcoming interview nerves anxiety, I'm really curious, what's the toughest interview question that you've ever been asked? Drop your answer down in the comments below. I can't wait to read it. The third technique, and one of the best ways to overcome interview nerves anxiety, is to be very well prepared for your interview. A famous person once said that preparation is the mother of success, and that's definitely true in overcoming interview nerves anxiety. A very powerful way to prepare for your interview is to practice answering interview questions and preparing the interview questions that you are going to ask. First, get a list of the top interview questions. A quick Google search will give you lots of options with questions and answers. So I'm not going to go into detail with those here. I did drop a couple links in the description that you can use as a starting point. Second, get a stack of note cards and write the question on one side and your best answer on the other side. Remember, the best answers are going to link your qualifications with a result that's important to the company. How do you find out what's important to the company? You got to do your research. Check out their website. Go to their social media pages and figure out what is important to them and integrate that into your answers. It's also super important to get a copy of the job description. I would highly recommend that you take that job description and follow one of my other videos where I take you through a step-by-step process of how to match your qualifications with the job requirements so that you can weave those requirements into the way that you're talking about your experience. This is very powerful, so be sure to do that. Fifth, use the note cards to start asking yourself each question out loud and then flipping it over and practicing your answer. Do this in front of a mirror until you've got each question mastered. Sixth, when you think you have those questions mastered, video your answers and go back and watch each video and keep making improvements to the way you're answering those questions. And number 7, pay particular attention to your body language, your nonverbal body language, the posture you have, the gestures, your eye contact. Those are all important things. Imagine the answers rolling off your tongue with confidence and ease, and keep practicing until you really feel that. And remember, as you're practicing, if any negative feelings come up, release them. And there is one more thing I'd like to invite you to do to help you overcome interview nerves anxiety. Download my free job interview worksheet PDF. A CEO recently said to me that if someone he was interviewing was following the strategy outlined in that worksheet, it would totally blow him away and impress him. So go get your copy right now at themagiccoverletter.com/interview worksheet. The link is also in the description. And as always, if you know someone who can benefit from this information, please share this video with them. And until next time, unleash your big dreams by asking yourself this powerful question: what if it's possible now?